Okay, so we're here in the Mauville City, not in the Mauville Mall, because that's how we do things, and we do other things here too, like doing the things in which we do, because I'm running around the town like a maniac, I guess. Yeah. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. So last time, we went through the Seaside Cycling Road, defeating trainers, of course, and we got through the first 2 rooms of the Trick House. So today, we are going to head off to Route 118 to, well, explore there a little bit, because, you know, there are things to do, so why not? So let's get started here. So of course, you have yourself an optional double battle right here. You can talk to one or the other of them, but I just rather do double battles just because I'd rather get them out of the way, because, you know, most of these videos need plenty of action here and there, and this is plenty of action for all of us. So if you basically couldn't tell, you can go on these routes, because they are lower leveled than, you know, most of our team. In fact, they're like pretty much 10 levels below us, like Jesus Christ. You can actually use this route for a bit of training if you can, if you're having trouble with Watson, as well as the route west of Mauville City. So you can indeed use those as, you know, training sources, if it's not the daycare, which I did. And, yeah, so we're just gonna take out one of them at a time right here. And we got Aron over there. And I'm gonna switch it over to, numbered, because I want to do that. And we take down this Roselia here. Which, again, don't get, because without Rose Raid, Roselia is entirely useless. Also, Aron can be affected by electric-type moves. And, yeah, easy. Easy as pie, level 25. And Odosleuth. I mean, actually, nah, I don't really use Odosleuth, even on my Diana, so nah, I'm not going to. They both have 1 Pokemon left already, like, jeez. Gonna use Spark on Electrike and Wing Attack on Sumish, because this Aroma lady already has, like, so many grass types on her team. It's like, yeah, just deal with them. Hurt them and deal with them. And wow. That does a lot for something that's not very effective. Just it goes to show you how amazing I am at daycare. Look, I don't care what anyone says, like, if Alola doesn't have a daycare, then I'm not using it. Unless it's breeding. Oh, I'm sorry. They don't have a daycare. Instead, they have a nursery. Yeah. Like, screw that. And I was so excited, too, when that came up in Sun and Moon, because, you know, I was all like, oh yeah, we're gonna be a daycare, and we have riding Pokemon too, so that's awesome. Also, how the heck can you smell a Pokénav? That's impossible. How can you even do that? That's amazing, actually. On this rock right here, you get a heart scale. Heart scales are gonna be very, very important for the series to come, as well as, you know, later. That's exactly what, you know, for the rest of the series is referred to, so, yeah. I was beaten in heart? Yeah. You kind of were, actually. I'm not saying that, you know, heart isn't important, but it kind of is important. So, it is. All I'm saying is, you were beaten in heart. I don't even know what that is. I know what heart is, but come on, man. Again, if I'm not required to fight them, then I won't show it on screen, because, you know, that's what I won't do. Yeah. Anyway, there is actually one other thing that I forgot to do in the game corner, which is to actually talk to people. Because, some of these guys will actually give you coins. Or you can find coins on the floor. Or they'll give you, like, useful information on the slot machines. I'm not really good at the slot machines. So I'm not really that difficult. I'm not really that, I'm not really that good at, you know, the slots. Because I'm not really that, you know, lucky of a person when it comes to, you know, the slot machines. Actually, speaking of which, it's a little story, actually. I'm trying to find out whether or not there's actually, coins on the floor like they used to do. Nah, I don't think there is. I don't know. But, it's actually a little story. At the last house I was in, they actually did have a slot machine. And it was fully functional. And, you know, you could put coins inside it, and, you know, you were good to go on that regard. Which is honestly really, really cool. Like, I would try it out sometimes, and it actually would work again in my favor. I got plenty of quarters that way, that's for sure. So, yeah. Slot machines. They are good. But anyway, here's Route 117. Now we can finally fully explore this place. So, it's just like I said before. The daycare is a very good thing for you to do, in case you're that type of guy who likes to breed for Pokemon a lot. And for those types of guys who would like to, you know, have nothing better to do than to just train up, pick up, you know, raise up, pick up Pokemon to, you know, do stuff with. Let's just say that right now, to do stuff with. And if your Pokemon are compatible enough, you would actually get an egg. Which actually does remind me. While I was daycaring up some of my Pokemon, I got Bork and Poochie into the daycare. And apparently they really, really like each other that much that they produced an egg. So, yeah, that's how eggs work. You put two Pokemon in daycare that seemingly like each other, wait enough time, and then they can produce eggs for you. The Pokemon that will hatch from the egg will be at level 5, and will contain moves from the parent, from the male, and the female will be the one that... basically, the Pokemon hatched from the egg will be the same as the mother. Alright? It'll just be the same as the mom. So, yeah. And there is actually one particular Pokemon that can actually do something particularly special if you breed it. But then again, I won't be able to do that until later, so... yeah, we'll just have to wait in the meantime for, you know, that particular thing to happen. In case I get, you know, let's just say lucky enough. Let's just say that right now. But either way, this route is also one of my favorites because most of the trainers on here will be registered into your Pokénav. So, yeah, it is actually a pretty good route for match call. Because as you get further and further onto the game, they'll get stronger. So, it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn decent, if I do say so for myself. Oh no, I'm sorry, Anna. I let you down. I let you down, yeah. We can't take this line down. You'll come back, won't you? Senpai and Junior, Anna and Meg. Okay, and speaking of match call, actually, let's actually see if there are, like, any given trainers that are ready to fight us again. No! Okay. I thought they would be, like, ready to do battle, like, oh my god, let's do this right here and right now, but nope. Apparently not, because that's not how logic works. That is not how things work. Alright, so right here we got 3 Whippear berries. I think they are Pokeblock ingredients, but again, we won't be getting into Pokeblocks until later, if I mention them at all. And if not, then whoops. Spoilers for a thing. Whoops. Anyway, I do believe this guy has a Pokemon that Bork is strong against, judging from practice, so I'm in the middle of a triathlon, but whatever, let's have a battle. So this guy is another guy you can train up with. Triathlete Dylan. He'll have a Doduo, which is very good for electric types like Bork here, because 1 spark equals dead. So yeah, pretty damn good. Either way, as I'm going along here, actually, I might as well, you know, talk about something that I've wanted to talk about for a little bit. And that is my point of differentiating Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire from... oh god, this guy. First of all, before I get into that, first of all, I am going to skip this guy because he has all Pokemon we've seen before. But not only that, but he has a full team of 6 Pokemon. There's a reason why he's not even required. You can skip past him if you want. But I am going to completely bypass him. Because this will take forever. Trust me. And not only that, he has a freaking match call option. So yeah. By the way, before I actually go back into my whole thing of differentiating Emerald from Ruby, it should be noted that this is the route where you can find Volbeat and Illumise. I believe they are version exclusives in Ruby and Sapphire. Volbeat being in Ruby, I believe, and Illumise being in Sapphire. Either that, or it's one of those things where it's like, one Pokemon is more common than the other in the other version. But honestly, if I had to pick Volbeat and Illumise, I wouldn't go for either of them because they're not even that good of a Pokemon, honestly. Really, the only thing that separates them from other Pokemon is the fact that they can work together in some way. And Volbeat is the only Pokemon that can know Tail Glow, which I don't even think was a move in this one. But, yeah, that's really the only thing that stands out between Volbeat and Illumise, is that they look similar, and one of them can learn a signature move, but other than that, it's... yeah. But either way, back to my point on differentiating Pokemon Emerald from Ruby. If you notice that this is part 16, and now I'm actually taking my time here. That's the key word here, taking time. My main point of Let's Playing is to 100% things if I can. If I don't think 100%ing it is worth it, then I won't do it. By the way, Borpork is evolving. Yee! Level 26 and it evolves! But, not only did I want to make this Let's Play different from Ruby in terms of team, but I also want to take my time in exploring everything that I possibly can do. Going over everything that I possibly can go over. Manectric hype! By the way. Manectric's good! Can't go wrong with Manectric if you're looking for an electric type. But, yeah, again, I just want to, like, cover everything as much as I can, because it's been literal years since I Let's Played Pokemon Ruby, and I am sorta satisfied with how I made Pokemon Ruby turn out. And, I was going a little bit fast, believe it or not, but this time I just want to take my time, you know? Yeah, I just sort of want to take my time with things now. And, it's at part 16. I just beat the, or at part 14. Here's just an example. You notice, yeah, again, in part 14, I beaten Watson. In Pokemon Ruby, I beat Watson at part 11, I believe. Because it had to take me like a bunch of attempts. For some reason. Because I didn't expect Watson to be that powerful already. So, yeah, I just want to take my time, explore whatever I can explore. Like that, right there. Fruits of Exploration, I get a Revive, which is it's a really good healing item. For it is the very item that will revive your Pokemon and will restore their HP to half of their maximum. So, that's brilliant. Either way, if you clearly saw, in the montage last episode, or the speed up section last time, you'll notice that one of the persons that actually fought in the Trick House actually had a Beautifly on their team. This is actually, one of Wurmple's final evolutions that we're fighting here. Dustox, and I believe this guy also has a, Beautifly. Yeah, Beautifly. So, you can clearly see what Wurmple evolves into. But once again, it's random. Oh yeah, and also the bios, going back to the whole point. Yeah, once again, the bios. Well, not really bios, just showing which Pokemon stats at random. Like, obviously I'm not gonna go over every single Pokemon that I absolutely have to meet. And, yeah, I'm not really gonna do that. But, once again, I am going to, like... Once again, I am going to make a point to try to cover Pokemon as much as I can. At least the ones that I'm catching, anyway. 6 Pokemon, and I believe they're Pokemon we've already seen before, so... Skipping you, because I can do it! There's that old familiar name I'm used to. Lydia. If you don't even remember, which you probably don't, because now I have an now I actually have an audience somewhat. Lydia was always a name in video games I always ran into. Whether it was Mother 3, with the Miiverses, whether it's Pokemon, with some things, and some other games that had the name Lydia in it, I'm not really too sure. Like, Skyrim, I guess has a Lydia. I don't know. But, yeah, Lydia was always a thing that happened in these games. But now, we are here at the pleasant place known as Verdanturf Town. And there's only one guy that we want to visit. Wanda. Because, you know, Wanda's obviously a person that we want to see. And look at that, guys. Here's the man. Oh, May! Our Wally's next door! But boy, there's something I have to tell you. I'm not a boy, I'm a girl. This natural environment is doing wonders for Wally's health. Maybe it's not just the environment. It could be Pokemon that are giving the boy hope. Aw, that's cute. Hey, Wally. I lost you, May, but I'm not feeling down anymore. Because I have a new purpose in life. Together with my Ralts, I'm going to challenge Pokemon gyms and become a great trainer. Please watch me, May. I'm going to be stronger than you. And when I do, I'm going to challenge you to another battle. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. My daughter's boyfriend is a very driven and passionate sort of person. He's been digging a tunnel non-stop just so he can see my daughter. Wow. That's complete dedication, man. Just to see your girl. You wanna get that girl? But yeah, that's Wally's house. You can go see him and get a little hint as to what you can do in order to get a certain thing, which you are going to have to do at some point, by the way. But, we are done here. We got to Verdanturf Town after exploring a little bit of Route 118, as well as Route 117. And with this peaceful music as our backdrop, next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're going to do a little bit of looking around in Verdanturf Town. And we are going to, well, go over to that cave right there. Because something tells me that, you know, Roselia Tunnel technically links this town with another town that we previously visited, I suppose. So, I will indeed see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.